a certified instructor in many disciplines. She also happens to be a grandmother. And
yes!
So I want you to look at her, and I want you to see yourself, and then take all of those yeah buts and throw them out the window. Yeah, but at my age, can I really have the best body I've ever had? Even compared to my 20s or 30s? Why not, Rosalie? Why can't you be in the best shape no matter how old you are, what stage you're at?
And that's what makes fitness so exciting, is that muscle knows no age. You know, we hear all the time, 70 is the new 60, 60 is the new 50, 50 is the new 40. The reason why we hear this, Mary, is because we now know how to take care of ourselves so much better. We now know that there's a key to strength training. We now know that exercise makes a big impact on our health and our wellness. And Total Gym's been around for that long journey.
Yeah.
I've been a Total Gym user for over 20 years, and I use it much differently now in my 56 years than I did when I was in my 30s. In that time, I had my hips replaced, so I love that there's a lot of low impact exercises. I love that no matter what part of my body I want to work, I can do it, and I can do it well on the Total Gym.
Yes, it's the thing of it. Since I had the Total Gym in my house, we had 3 other pieces of fitness equipment before that.
Right.
I haven't touched them, because the fact of the matter is I could only do 1 or 2 things on each one of those pieces of equipment. But with the Total Gym, honest to goodness, you can do over 60 exercises and target whatever, get cardio in. I mean, you can do it all with just this one thing. And let me explain the value here, if you don't mind, Rosalie.
Go ahead.
This is astonishing what's happening today, because you'll shop around for this and you're going to see it at almost $600. This is the Platinum Plus. So what you're receiving here, let's start down on the end, because I want you to take a look at that pretty lady who's going to help you strengthen, sculpt, and slim your body. And so yes, you're getting one of Rosalie's DVDs, one of the 4 that you're receiving here. And I want you to notice across the board, you could go as advanced as you want, but you don't have to be sort of an exercise pro to begin with Total Gym. This really is for beginners. And we'll talk some about that, because we have the entire hour to talk about this awesome machine. But in addition to the 4 DVDs, you're also going to receive here several pieces of equipment. So you've got the stirrups. You saw Kim using those off the top. These are awesome. Like, that allows you to do push-ups, for example, instead of trying to do them the old school way. And then this is really nice. That's your squat stand. And so you're getting all of these, so crunch attachment, press-up bars, squat stand, wing attachment. These are nice. And in some cases, I've shopped for Total Gym in the past. Some of these were extras. You had to pay for them separately, but you're getting everything you need here to get started, including this flip chart, which is super handy. So you're like, I don't know what to do. Or the exercises that I'm going to do might be different than what my husband wants to do. That's okay. Everything is included in this flip chart, and you'll be able to mount that on the back of your Total Gym, and then this is what it looks like. So maybe you'll keep it out as you're using it, and that's the way it stays, which is the case in my house in the basement. But a lot of people also want the ease of being able to collapse it and wheel it away, and you can with this one. So if you've got it out, but then company's coming over and you want to be able to tuck it away for the night, go right ahead. But at this value, under $300. When I last looked at this exact Total Gym online, it was not under $300, but because of the sale price it is, and we put it on our best easy payment plan. I don't know about you, but every gym I've ever belonged to was right around $50 a month. That's your easy payment, and free shipping and handling. So what's left? Like, what is holding you back right now? I mean, honestly, if I had to pay $43.72 to get it home, I'm gonna be like, I don't know, QVC. But you've got 30 days to try it with that $49.99 easy payment and see what you think. See if it's not as awesome as we're describing it here today. And if you already have a Total Gym in your home, please give us a call, 1-800-395-1601. And the 9-month special financing also, if you're shopping with your Q card. We'll talk more about that in just a little bit too. Rosalie,
yes,
am I wrong in saying that you can do over 60 exercises with this one machine?
Right, 60 of the very best exercises. Right now, Mary, I've turned to my side, And now I'm doing a plie squat. The squats on the squat stand where I have my foot right now that I'm pressing against, your squat is your base move for your lower body. The great thing about a total gym is it allows you, look at this deep, full range of motion. Not only on my first rep, but every single rep is perfect. If I want to make it more challenging, I'm now doing a single leg squat. Again, something I probably would never attempt at the gym with or without weight. Yet with the total gym, the weight is built right into the system. And what I mean by that, because you're going, well, where are you getting the results? How are you getting weight? Total Gym has been around for close to 40 years.
Yeah.
And the design has really stayed the same, because why change something that works so well?
Explain, because I think some people just see it as a piece of fitness equipment, but
Right.
it has roots in physical therapy.
That's where it started.
Yes.
You're right. It wasn't meant for something to come onto QVC.
Right.
It was meant for physical rehabilitation and physical therapy, and it's still used in physical rehabilitation centers worldwide. Many of my clients come to me after they've had a knee replacement or a hip replacement, or they've got shoulder issues, because we have over 600 muscles in our body. Let's work the healthy ones and let the ones that are injured recover. But with Total Gym, and again, with the Platinum, there's 8 different levels.
This is awesome.
As I raise up the bench, this increases my weight load. As I take the bench down, that decreases. Now down here at level 1, you're working with 4% of your body weight. So if you weigh 200 pounds, that's about 8 pounds of weight. Yet as I raise it up, this goes to well over 60% of your body weight at the top level. So someone that's fit and strong, like Long behind me,
Right.
he has the potential to work with over 200 pounds of, or over 100 pounds of weight on his
You know
body.
what's cool is look where he's not at 8 right
No,
now.
no.
But I still see his muscles firing.
Right?
You know what I mean?
And then what makes this exciting is that we've really included the top accessories.
Yeah.
The crunch attachment, even though we've been around for, here at QVC for over 20 years
Yeah.
now, this is one of our latest accessories, and
I
it's
love
very
this.
popular because, again, as a trainer, and especially in this warmer weather, I'm always getting asked about the abdominals. And here, you're able to work your abs without pulling on your neck, without pulling on your shoulder. Again, I also want you to notice that I don't have a death grip on it. So it's been incredibly well designed. So with Total Gym, we want you to come to our Total Gym family, because with Total Gym, it grows with you. You don't outgrow your
Right.
Total Gym, because every single exercise can be done on 8 different levels.
We have an animation that
Oh,
sort of
great.
underscores, I think, the point that you're making right now. If you would walk us through this,
For
I'd
sure.
appreciate it.
Well, how Total Gym is really unique compared to, say, a traditional gym is that the bench moves. So that means your core has to activate. So you're activating more muscle with every single repetition. So these steel cables that you're seeing right now being used, there's a basic bicep curl. There's much more than just the biceps being activated. That pull-up exercise, one of my favorites, because it really does work your back, your second largest fat-burning muscle. But this just shows you that every single exercise on Total Gym really, truly works multiple muscles, but in great, perfect form.
Now let's discuss this. What
right?
happened?
Look at this. Again, summer.
Explain.
You know, again, if this is you where you've got, caught and you're like, who took that photo? Maybe that's your wake-up call. I always say, make a negative into a positive. So if you got that photo that you're like,
Yep.
I could do something. Well, Kerwin decided to do something about it, and guess what? In 6 months, he got the results that he desired. He worked out on his Total Gym 2 to 3 times a week, took a look at the Total Gym diet plan that comes along with it.
Jenny looks
Right?
so much younger.
It's like you step into
It's
a younger,
amazing.
stronger, fitter version of yourself. It's like aging in reverse when you get your body in shape. Jenny is a mom of 3. She wasn't keen on going to the gym. She just didn't have the time. She didn't really like the gym atmosphere with the sweaty equipment.
No, I don't either. Like having to wipe
Right.
it down, and you don't know if the people before you did. But I'm
Exactly.
doing the month math on this. So now we are just past Valentine's Day. to see the difference that she experienced in those 6 months. Do you have a story maybe similar to Kerwin or Jenny? You'll hear from Jimmy later on in this hour as well. Share your story with us. You never know who's watching and who could benefit, who could be inspired by what you have to share. 1-800-395-1601. So the versatility with this machine is one of the reasons why I wanted to have it in my home.
Right.
And so you were showing us crunches earlier. That's one that doing them on the floor always killed my back. And what you're showing us right now is another exercise that I could not do the traditional way and get the most out of it.
Right.
But you can with Total Gym.
Exactly. And that's what I love about Total Gym as a trainer, is it allows you to move your body better or even experience exercises that you may have never even attempted. Again, your repetitions are perfect with every single movement. And if any exercise ever gets too easy or too hard, it takes seconds to take it to the next level. Now I'm in a plank right now. So many of you I know are doing your plank challenges. If this is too hard for you, drop down onto your knees, add a tuck, work the lower abs, extend out. So this is a nice place to start for your plank. And then once you advance, lift the knees, then drop the knees, then lift the knees. And then the most advanced, you just hover and keep it. So the Total Gym, when you bring it into your home, it'll accommodate all fitness levels.
Yeah.
I say it's like bringing the gift of good health right into your home.
Nothing better.
Right?
There's nothing better. And listen, I believe we all take our health for granted until something goes wrong. And then you're like, oh my gosh, never again.
Right.
Never again. But the thing of it is, especially going into cooler months where I just spent 14 years in Nebraska, the thought of going to the gym when there's 2 feet of snow on the ground and like it's 30 below, forget it. I'm not going. But when you've got it at home, now you don't have to think, gosh, I've got to get ready. I've got to drive there. I've got to wait in line to get on the equipment. I don't even have to know how to use half the stuff that's in there. Here, everything's included. Remember, you've got that flip chart, so you're never flying solo. You've got the 4 DVDs, whether you're beginner or advanced, you're going to get exactly what you need here. This is the most popular Total Gym that we have at QVC. It's the most affordable that we have now at a sale price, $299.94. When at retail, do you know what you would be spending for this? $599.99. So how does it sound to save $300? It's half the price. And then it's on our best easy payment plan. If you're shopping with a Q card or a major credit card, $49.99. And that's all you're spending today because we are picking up the shipping and handling. That's free. More than $43 right there that you don't have to be concerned with. You're getting all of the attachments that you see here on this table. Everything that you've seen Rosalie using so far, that Kim and Long are using, all of that is coming to you. And it'll be really obvious once you get it home how to use it. So what's up with assembly? We'll touch on that because I bet that's a question you've got. But this is what it looks like when it comes to you. And Rosalie,
assembly! This is
great.
It comes to you just
She
like
wants
this.
to touch on it right now.
I know, I do, because it's so easy.
Yeah.
And let me just stress, the only thing you have to assemble, and I'm gonna grab it right now, is your ab crunch accessory. All you have to do is put the metal brackets onto the pad. So there is minimal assembly, but it's not with your Total Gym, it's with your ab crunch accessory.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing.
But I take it out of the box and it looks like this.
Exactly
and
like this.
And then what do I do?
And you don't lift it, you let it roll open. So just let it slide along the floor. And then from there, there's 2 pins. There's a pin that matches the column, and that tells you which number you're gonna start off with. But you wanna start with the bottom pin, the black pin, because that's gonna lift up I'm just gonna pull it, and then the center pin comes up automatically. And now see how the color of the pin matches your column? This is where you get started. If you're a beginner, you definitely wanna start down at level 2 or 3, and you hear how it really securely snaps into place.
But you see what Rosalie's doing? You always want to hold on to the one side with your hand and make sure that you're cupping it so that you can raise and lower it. You don't want to use the pin to raise and lower. You're using that other hand to sort of support and do that too.
Right, and again, it's so easy to get it set up, and then you decide, and the cables are attached. Do you want to just work with the cables that day? Because you can get a complete workout with this one accessory.
Without even putting the squat stand on it or any of the other attachments.
Right, and I'll show you a great cable workout in a minute. And then if you need to put it away, although I really would love it if it had its own little space, Again, it's really 3 steps. You bring down the bench, you bring down the center column, and then I just like to straddle it. And then
Pick it up.
ba 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 ba.
And then it ends up being, let me just tell you, 7.5 inches wide. That's it. So if you're tucking it away into a closet or under a bed, you don't have to. And that's
Behind
the
the
other thing of it.
door.
The elliptical machine that I have,
I know,
which
right?
is for cardio only.
Right.
It is what it is. It's out. It's the size that it is.